What's up everybody, I'm HoopsandHipHop. So, Pokemon Sword and Shield is sure to give us plenty of brand new Pokemon, and even though we don't know for sure how many there will be, one we can virtually say for sure we will get is a Pikachu clone. In case you're not aware, a Pikachu clone is basically each different region's version of Pikachu, like Plusle and Minun, Pachirisu, Emolga, and so on. We've got a new one literally every generation, so it's basically guaranteed that we will also get one in Pokemon Sword and Shield. And in this video, I'm going to share my personal top 5 ideas for a new Pikachu clone in these games. Now, even though given that they have to look like Pikachu, these Pokemon have to stick to a certain criteria as far as their design, there is still a lot of possibilities and creativity that can be put into new versions of this kind of Pokemon, and we've got some really great ideas to cover today, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Starting off the list at number 5, we have this amazing Pikachu clone known as Bunning by Diego Gilherme on DeviantArt. Now, this is a Fakemon I have discussed previously in my top 10 Fakemon that need to be real video, but I just couldn't help bringing it up again because it's so good. Basing a Pikachu clone on a rabbit is the perfect type of creative and different thing that I'd like to see out of this type of Pokemon. It's not the type of thing you'd expect right off the bat, but still makes enough sense to work, and it's a fresh take on a design that has been done 7 times and counting. However, even though I have plenty of compliments for this guy, I can only rank him at number 5 because unfortunately it's not super likely that we will see this one happen, as we just got a starter Pokemon in the form of a bunny with Scorbunny, and I don't think it's very likely both of these kinds of Pokemon would be based on the same thing in one generation. Still though, I think it's a great design, and with the possibility still ever so slight for something like this being included, I decided to include it on the list anyway. Coming up next, we've got this adorable little fella at number 4, created by Smiley Fakemon on DeviantArt. Now, this one might look like your standard Pikachu clone, it's pretty much just Pikachu designed in a different way, but what makes this guy stand out is that it actually evolves twice. Other than Meryl and of course Pikachu itself, the Pikachu clones don't ever evolve, so having one that does would once again be a different and fresh take on the Pikachu clone formula. And as you can see, this guy doesn't just evolve, but he evolves into something incredible. In fact, Smiley has given the final evolution of this line an electric dragon type, which is obviously amazing and something that is definitely worthy of being higher up on the list. But the reason that it isn't is simply because it's not gonna happen. As cool as this would be, it's just way too unlikely to legitimately happen to place it very high on the list, but it's also so cool that it couldn't not be mentioned as something that would be incredible to see in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Getting towards the top of the list, we actually have a Pikachu clone based on a Chinchilla for the number 3 spot, designed by Adam Figueredo on DeviantArt. Now, the first reason why I like this guy so much is cause it's based on a Chinchilla, and that would work perfectly as a Pikachu clone, but it's also outside of your regular mouse, squirrel, basic rodent archetype that we usually see for Pikachu clones, and if you couldn't tell, I like when things are a little more unique and different. Speaking of unique, I also absolutely love the electric ice type that Adam has given this Pokemon. Does it really make sense for a Chinchilla Pokemon? Not really, but we're also catching these creatures and putting them into little balls, so we're not exactly here for the practicality. Also, I do know that we already have a Chinchilla Pokemon, but obviously it would be done in a completely different way as a Pikachu clone, so I think we can make room for one more if Game Freak wants to go that route in the Galar region. At the runner-up spot is another unique pick, and that would be yet another rabbit-based Pika clone, but this one is actually grass electric type. Now, I know I said on my previous rabbit pick that it's not that likely to happen because of Scorbunny, and that still applies here, but I can't help but feel like this one would work absolutely perfectly for Pokemon Sword and Shield, and it's got this really nice garden feel to it that would fit 100% seamlessly into the Galar region. This one has been done by trainer Louie on DeviantArt, and this one is actually an evolved evolved form because it also has a Pichu-like pre-evolved form as well, which as we previously discussed is a big bonus in my book for a cool Pikachu clone. So this one makes it so high on the list because it really has everything going for it. It's got a cool inspiration, a cool typing, it's part of an evolution line, and would be a seamless fit for this new region. The only real negative here is the whole bunny thing, and it's really the only thing holding this back from the #1 spot, but I still think this would work just as well as anything else for Generation 8, and I would love to see something like this happen for Pokemon Sword and Shield. And for the #1 spot, we've got a Pikachu clone that is quintessentially my style, and that would be this adorable, amazing looking guy right here. Now, I searched and searched for a source on this one, and sadly I couldn't find one, but this one was just too good not to include. It looks to me like it would just be a pure electric type, but the design is literally second to none. I love how its ears are also music speakers, and it just works so seamlessly with a mouse design, to the point where it almost gives it a Mickey Mouse type of look too. I also really like the color scheme the artist went with, and even though the design is a little reminiscent of Loudred, I don't really care because this design is honestly a match made in heaven and needs to make it into an official Pokemon game as soon as possible. So Sword and Shield, go ahead and do your thing. And there we have it, everybody. One of my favorite things with the arrival of every new Pokemon game is to speculate on what new Pokemon we could see, and even though you can't really predict exactly what we'll see, we do know we're most likely going to get a Pikachu clone, so hopefully a couple of these are close to what we'll actually get. If you guys enjoyed the video though, be sure to leave a like, and let me know in the comments below which one of these Pika clones you would like to see the most, or if you have another idea of something else you'd like to see as well. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for more new Pokemon content every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, including updates and coverage on all of the goings-on with Sword and Shield. You can also check me out on Spotify if you'd like for my Pokemon remixes, and with all of that being said, I will be back with another video on Saturday, so be sure to hit that notification bell so you can be notified as soon as it goes live. And with all that being said, you know I love you guys, and I will smell you guys later.